Hi everyone, Rene Bastarache here, and today I'd like to speak to you about 12 ways that you can stop stress at work. Now, stress is something that you see in pretty much anything that causes inconvenience or sickness. Anything from dandruff all the way up to heart attack and stroke. They say that about 90% of all doctors' visits have stress as its root cause. Think about that, 90%. And they say that we spend approximately 80% of our lives in a state of stress. 80% of our lives. Now that might seem insignificant, but when you think about it, when you become stressed, your immune system shuts down and everything goes to the fight or flight response. So when you're stressed, it's usually because something's happening and you have to react quickly. So you're losing your immune system and your original thinking in the frontal lobe. So you can react quickly and move, but you can't make original decisions, creative decisions. But once you calm down, then you can be creative because you're relaxed again. You can be creative and figure out how not to get stressed again. But if we're spending 80% of our time in stress, that means there's only 20% of your time where you have the opportunity of original thinking, or you have your immune system opening so you can actually heal yourself. So we'd like to increase that for you so you can stay healthier, especially with all the pneumonia and colds that are going on in the winter. Wouldn't it be great to be able to have your immune system open up so you could heal a lot faster? So let's go ahead and get started. Number one that I have is ask instead of guessing. A lot of times when you're at work, you're doing things and you say, I wonder if the boss wanted me to do this. I wonder if I should have did that. And you get so stressed out about whether you should do it or not, when all you need to do is just go ask them to clarify, or a coworker or someone else that knows what you're supposed to be doing if you don't understand it. It's always better to ask rather than to guess. Number two, be 10 minutes early to your appointments. You ever notice how you have an appointment, maybe you're going for public speaking, or you're having a meeting with someone, or an interview, and if you're late or you think you're going to be late, you get so stressed out. Oh, the traffic's bad. But if you planned on getting there 10 minutes early, you're not going to be stressed. You have time to relax, in fact, before the meeting or before the interview, which is going to open up your frontal lobe, so you're going to be able to give better answers because you'll have original thinking. So if you get there early, just bring a book with you. Do a little bit of reading. Work on your to-do list. There's many things you can do if you're sitting there relaxing. Number three, eliminate the shoulds. What do I mean by that? A lot of times we say, I should do this, I should do that, he should do this. There's so many shoulds, things that you think you should be doing. And when you're setting yourself up with all these shoulds, it's causing you stress because you're not there. You're not doing what's actually happening. You have so many shoulds that eventually you start getting stressed out if other people don't do things that you think they should be doing. So instead of shoulding on yourself and others, simply be who you are. Just let it be as it is. Acceptance. And that's going to cause a lot less stress. Number four is to enjoy and relax during lunchtime. After all, it is a break. But how many of you go to your lunch break from work and you bring your work with you and you're worrying about this and you're making business calls? If you're going to take a lunch break, take a lunch break. If you have to continue to work, maybe you should take your break at another time when you don't have to. Like I said, it's a break. Number five is exchange attitude for gratitude. A lot of times during the day, you get stressed and you start showing an attitude. You start getting upset. You start going, da, 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 da. Instead of showing attitude, take a moment and just name off or recite off to yourself 2 things or 3 things that you're grateful for. I'm grateful that I got here 10 minutes early today. I'm grateful for my job. I'm grateful for my spouse. What are you grateful for? Name a few things and just imagine them for a little while. Just contemplate on it and you'll become a lot less stressed. Number 6, write everything down. Use a to-do list and work on it when you can. Sometimes when you come in, you get so many things to do at work, and oh, I have this, I have that, and everyone's giving you their agendas to work on, and you don't know what to do. Which one should I do? How should I prioritize it? But if you actually made a to-do list, writing down everything you need to do when you first get to work, or maybe at the end of your work day so you know what you need to do the next day, and you can prioritize them, now you have your agenda. When you come into work, that's what I need to do. Start on the most important ones or the more time-sensitive ones and work right down the list. And anything that you get, any other people that want you to do this or that, you can add them to the bottom of the list or add them for the next day or later on in the day. So if you plan and use your to-do list, you'll be more organized and less stressed. Number 7 is get things done that stress or bother you from your list first. I kind of mentioned that in number 6 as well. So you have your list, the things that stress you out the most, the things that have been bothering you the most, why not work on them first? And you can get rid of that stress and move on to the next ones. So already you're feeling better and you feel like you accomplished something really important. Number 8, keep a very simple, organized, distraction-free workplace. What does your desk look like right now? Is it organized? Do you have room to put down a book or put down a notepad if you need to? Or do you need to move the plates from where you ate breakfast and, a bunch of pens scattered everywhere, some crumpled up paper? I mean, is your desk a mess? If it is, clean it up. Clean up your workspace. Keep it organized. Empty your trash can. Make it pleasant to work there. Make it clean and neat, and you'll see you'll be more effective and a lot less stressed. Number 9, very important. Keep in mind that you never get it all done. It'll never all get done, and tomorrow's another day. Why do I say it won't get done? Because if you have a to-do list of everything you have to do, you're adding to that, not just what's going on now, but as you get new things, you're putting on tomorrow's day and the next list, and you have things for quite a while. But you're not going to ever finish everything because something else is going to come on. So when you get done, you're done for the day. Okay, relax, go home, enjoy yourself, then come back and go back to your to-do list because you know what needs to be done. There's just so many hours in a day and just so many hours that you're working. Okay, it has to be cut sometime. So keep in mind that it never all gets done. Number 10 is one thing at a time. Don't eat a whole elephant at once. That's important. One thing at a time. You have this to-do list and you want to try to do it all at once and you're doing all 10 of them a little bit here and there. And when they say don't eat an elephant at once, how can you eat an elephant? If you want to eat something really big, you got to take one bite at a time. Otherwise, you're going to choke on it. One bite at a time, you get it done. One step at a time, one item at a time. If you're working on a couple, okay, but don't do it all at once. Doing it all at once will confuse you, overwhelm you, and you're going to choke and cause stress. Okay. And number 11, only look at your email once or twice a day tops. You tend to look at your email now and then again. And I have my email on my phone that bleeps, and sometimes when I leave it here, every time it dings, I'm looking, and then even though I'm in the middle of a big project, this person has, this on their agenda and they want me to do this, and I start working on that, and I take away from my project that I've been working on. I had a nice continuity going, and this email came in. A lot of time, Raluca, when she hears the beep, will walk in, and she'll see my phone here, and she'll pick it up, take it away, go put it in her office, or she'll turn off the ringer, because she realizes I could check my email later on. Okay, so if you check it when you come in, fine, do what you need to do, then maybe before you leave the office. Once or twice a day tops. If you're checking it all the time, you're going to continually be swapping what you're doing, your focus, and you're going to get stressed. And finally, number 12, when confronted with a situation Work it through mentally. It may be okay. Now, what do I mean by that? Sometimes you get a situation where somebody says, hey, Joe, the boss wants to see you in his office at 2. Okay, there's a situation. The boss wants to see me. Huh. Oh, no, it's stress. Da, 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 da. But if you work it through, okay, I've been doing my job. Everything's been working fine. He probably just wants to see me to give me a job to do tomorrow, maybe to thank me, maybe to take me out to dinner or buy me a drink after work. Who knows what he wants, but it doesn't always have to be negative. So if you work it through in your mind, you may find that the situation you're worried about isn't nearly as bad as what it is. So, because we immediately think the negative, but think what else could it be? Work it through mentally, and it'll help you to eliminate stress. So there you have it, 12 ways to eliminate stress in the workplace. If you have any great ways or different things you think would help to eliminate stress in the workplace, please go ahead and enter them in the comments below. If I get enough of them, I could do another segment like this in the future. And go ahead and share this with your friends who have stress or who work, which is pretty much anybody. So anyone can use these. So go ahead and share them with your friends. Be sure to subscribe and hit the like button. And thanks for watching. Bye-bye.